Yeah, man. Finna fuck my nigga Bust Down, you know what I'm talking about? Wbde Shock Radio, man. Man, what it do, man? This your nigga hard looking Shawty, man. You already know, Mr. Turn Up or Burn Up, you feel me? We in this bitch, man. Wbde Shock Radio, you know what I'm talking about? We in this bitch, man. What you gonna do? Turn up or burn up, you know what I'm saying? Finna go live, you know. Do what I gotta do, man. Put on for the city, man. It's Cashville 10, man. Believe that. Scummy life or no life. Let her off.
Put on that chair back there. And we're back. Boom! Just like that. Shock TV right back on your screen. Bust down. We're moving into the next segment. Tell them about what we got going on.
Well, right now you here, you know what I'm saying, with one of the up and coming hot ass artists in the city, you know what I'm saying?
Daddy.
Hard liquor motherfucking Shawty, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, this
Scummy. You know, I go by Hard Liquor Shawty, man, you know. I'm pushing my own record label that I'm funding with, you know what I'm saying, with a couple of people.
What's the name of it?
SCUMMY Life ENT. And the Scummy, is, you know, a lot of people, they misinterpret the Scummy like, nasty or, you know. But I came up with my own acronym. It stands for Surviving Circumstances of Ultimate Misfortune, Maintaining Yourself.
Snaps.
Let me ask you something about this. Who is Jimmy Earl?
Jimmy Earl.
No back talk, man.
See, really,
I fuck with you. I fuck with you, D.
Like Jimmy Earl really is it's really not a person. It's like
you, Jimmy.
Like
okay.
And if everybody in here, Jimmy, like
it's like an alter ego or something.
Yeah, it's like if I was to be interrogated by the police like right now, and they ask me who did it, I'm gonna say Jimmy Earl did it. And Jimmy Earl means never seen, never heard, which means I don't know. I ain't telling nothing. I ain't talking.
It ain't nothing to talk about.
You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Earl that's what it means. And we just took it. It really come from one of the homeboys from the hood. You know what I'm saying? He just started saying Jimmy Earl and it went crazy. It went all around the city.
Yeah.
So basically, Jimmy Earl is not a
one of the homeboys go by Wbde, another rapper in the city.
Nah, that's just you, Jimmy.
Anybody, you know, Jimmy Earl is just Jimmy Earl. It can be like, you know, it's real, there's gusto, there's, you know what I mean, Jimmy, you know what I mean?
Well, you know.
You can't be no snitch and be Jimmy Earl.
Oh, okay.
That's understood off the top. Let's get it off the top.
Jimmy Earl really just like all the way solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna fold, you ain't gonna be him, and everything Jimmy, man. That's
well, you know.
Everything Jimmy. But you can be Jimmy, but if you Earl, it's a problem.
I thought y'all talking about my cousin. I got a cousin named Earl.
Like really Jimmy Earl, like
he said y'all know that nigga too.
Jimmy Earl is like a vernacular within my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like it started in my neighborhood, which is Joe Johnson Projects, John Hill Homes, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and it just people start hearing it and they start saying it caught ill.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I had to ask, but it's like I brought you here because I met you before the music.
Yeah, you've been on me since I was like 14 years old.
And at the end of the day, you make good music. And it wasn't a doubt in my mind. It was just more of me waiting on the right time to highlight you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I want you to know, you know, even though I'm older, I'm really the blueprint to this city.
Yes,
you know,
Daddy.
and even though niggas don't respect my stamp right now, I'm gonna show them the power of me helping you push your project.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Your project is gonna be the first project that I get behind and really put a push behind it for the simple fact, I fuck with Joe Johnson, I always have. When I came up in Preston Taylor, I was one of the only motherfuckers beside Mondale that could go over Joe Johnson and hang out. Right. You know, I fuck with the OGs over there, JoJo, Big Eye, Big Tracy Lawless. Mike, yeah, man, I fuck with Mike Foster, man. So big shouts out to them and the Joe Johnson finest, you know, they doing, you know, some shit for the community. I respect that, you know what I'm saying? So I just want Joe Johnson to know, you know, I fuck with y'all, you know. Even though I'm old, I ain't slow.
Hey, Bust Down, we want you to come to our thing. We having this Saturday too on Joe Johnson.
October 29th, we having a RIP to our fallen soldiers event, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be there with the cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Peace event, so everybody we done lost over there, we just celebrate, we have free food.
And it ain't just
music.
for our neighborhood. If you lost somebody, period, you need to come through with your RIP shirt.
You know what?
Your RIP shirt on.
I'm sitting over here, I'm like, Oh yes, because I'm all about positivity and then
you got
uniting.
man. You got to bring
we
the bread
need each
together
other.
some kind of way, man.
That's what's up,
Well,
y'all.
I also want to say, like, man, what's the single that you got that you're pushing now?
I got my single now is called Whole Time. And like that whole time. She wasn't nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of catchy and like I just wanted to, you know, interpret it in my music, and it's been, you know, I performed it like for the first time like last Wednesday, and it went crazy. Like they were rocking with it, so that's why I'm finna go ahead and release it.
When I first heard your project, I knew then that you was gonna be somebody that they was gonna have to deal with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like I said again, not many artists can stay afloat with all the stuff that's going on around here. And I've been peeping you. I see you work with the Tory, Henry. I seen y'all video on Channel 19. You know what I'm saying? I see that you work with KDC. I see that you work with Don Key. And that's the thing that I want to tell you, if don't nobody else tell you. Don't get Hollywood. You know, stay grind, stay humble, work with anybody that you can to be able to take over their fans. You know, a lot of people in our city don't really understand the blueprint to building
like,
the buzz.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Bust Down. Like, out of any artist in the city, I'm probably one of the most humblest artists, cause like I can shake a show and then be right back in the crowd, like drinking the drink, like I'm a regular person. Like that's me. Like I ain't never tried to act Hollywood because I come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I know it can be taken away within the snap. You know
You can also be calm when you got 60 Joe Johnson niggas behind
you. Get what?
He ain't got no 60 Joe Johnson, man.
I feel that.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I love Joe Johnson to the fullest. I love my hood to the fullest, man. Shout out to everybody from Joe, man. From 13th, 16th, 17th, Henry Place, Townsend Drive, Front Street. That's my heart right there. Joe Johnson, that's all I know.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's more people like getting behind me from other hoods.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
my hood, I feel like, you know, the hood been knowing a nigga been dope on that mic, so they like, yeah, you know.
They gonna wait for you to get some money.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This ain't nothing new, but like, I'm getting fans from like all over the city, you know what I'm saying? And to me, it's a blessing because
Your brand is
I used to be
expanding.
shy, you know what I'm saying?
What
I
Mr.
always
Cole?
had the talent.
I'm saying this brand is expanding.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got the hardliquor615.com coming soon. I got the SCUMMY Life or No Life shirts. You know what I'm saying? I got the Hard Liquor Shawty shirts coming. You know what I'm saying? I really want to do the Hard Liquor Shawty shirts just for the women though. You know what I'm saying? That's just because I want to see like really most of my biggest supporters, they be women. You know what I mean?
Because we support. Duh.
I love you, but you know the truth. You know that's the truth.
Hey, you might be my son.
Yeah, to make sure you.
He said he was.
Most
Did y'all
of my
catch
supporters be
that?
women. You know what I'm saying? And like I make my music be like reality. Like I ain't gonna get up here and be like, man, I don't be talking about all that dope shit. And I talk about everything because my reality is I come from that.
Right.
But I'm gonna do it in my own way. Get what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say I ain't never sold dope, but I know a nigga who got the bricks for cheap because that's real life.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I
That is
know,
real life.
I know the dope man. I grew up with the robbers. So
Right.
why I'm lie about it? Why I'm gonna be like, man, everybody talk about dope and all that shit. I mean, if that's your culture, that's your culture.
There's nothing wrong with talking about none of that. It's just more of the perception of how you market yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when I tell people that the gangster rap don't sell. I'm not telling you to lose your swag. I'm just saying talk gangster to them hoes.
Right.
Them the motherfuckers that's gonna go buy your CD.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm
Then they
saying?
gonna give you
and
$5.
get what though? And like,
about motherfucker.
like I dropped my first solo mixtape March 6th. I dropped like 500 copies. Probably like 350 of them copies, man, was females.
Right.
And they like, I was going to guys and like, man, when you want to buy my CD, they like, man, I ain't got it. And I give it to them for free anyway because I want you to hit me.
Right.
You gonna see me in the street and be like, he go that $5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But women, I would come into them and they were paying that $5, whatever I asked.
That's what we do. We support.
That's why they can't run Uck off the market.
Yeah, he got all
They would have
the.
been done want to run me out the market. They can't run me out the market. It's be hoes.
He
You know what I'm
got
talking
all
about?
of them.
I'm going to all they booty. I'll give you 18 to 30. Yeah, that's how I brand them.
Hey, well, you can go and do all the work for me then, you know.
I got you. That's what now you led into the question, and then I'm gonna let everybody else get a question so we can get on up out of here. But you just led into what I was gonna ask. I mean, are you single? Do you have somebody?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
Okay.
Shout out to my woman Jemiah. I love you to death.
Oh,
Shout out to
Jemiah.
my 2 kids, man, Jamaica, Jalea, I love y'all.
Oh.
I got a 2-year-old son and a 3-month-old daughter, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's nice.
You gotta
He's
do
the son that was on the video, your video.
Yeah. Like, I try to, like, my son, like, everybody say, like, my son remind them of me when I was coming up, because all I used to do, I always been an entertainer.
Yeah.
Like, I always danced and rapped and done something. You know what I'm saying?
So I hear you say you perform at Sensations all the time, which is cool and cute and all that. But like Mr. Mac Allen said, what steps are you taking to reach other cities? Even just going like to Kentucky.
We don't like I done been out of town like 2 weeks ago. Me, my cousin Kenny Clark, I had a show in Atlanta for the AC3 festival.
Hey no.
And you know, shout out to the Liquid Line, shout out to my dog
Ice Cold
J, you know what I mean? He called me down.
Team certified.
Yeah, team certified. I rock with him.
You know what's crazy? I did the flies for that show.
I want some.
Yeah,
For
with
the
the peach on the liquid lounge.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went down there and performed, and they embraced me with open arms. They gave me
When it was like, how many people rap before you?
Probably like 4-5 people.
Like 4-5 people rap before him. When he got the rap and they clapped.
They stood up for me.
They stood up and
They
clapped.
liked it because Atlanta don't lie. I lived there for like 2.5 years.
they
Hey,
showing love.
one thing about our city, everybody rapping, everybody don't make good songs.
Hey,
Oh,
check
no.
this out, bust down. Before we end this thing, let me just say something about him, man. Okay, I'm going back on the question where you at, was I his manager?
Right.
Now, I ain't his manager. The position I'm in right now, I got a mean push right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm pushing a mean line.
Yeah.
I'm pushing.
As long as I'm pushing, as long as God able me to push, I'm pushing him.
Right.
So if you come along and be his manager,
Right.
whatever y'all work out, I'm gonna be his promoter regardless.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
So I know when he make it, I'm gonna make it regardless.
Right.
At
You
the
feel
end
me?
of the day, it ain't
It ain't about no business. This my blood. Yeah.
Right.
But like if you do whatever you do, man, I pray to God that somebody make it. You feel me?
Right.
But you
And
might want to consider
and see,
being
like
a
this is
manager.
the thing. This is the thing about us. This is the thing about us. Like, you know what I'm saying? He, my brother right here, he been really just pushing him by himself. You know what I'm saying? He really been pushing him.
Like to the point where like my dog, like that's my dog. Shout out to 615 Jug Films. If you looking for somebody to shoot your video, holla at my dog. Like that's my guy. Like to the point where like he believe like ain't too many people. They like yeah you cold, but don't nobody want to invest.
But
The man heard me rap one time and was like, I gotta get a camera. So you ain't gotta come out your pocket because everything I'm doing right now is coming out of my pocket and it's taking away from my kids, taking away from my family. So I'm on a slim budget. I ain't gonna get up here and stunt like I got money. I got on the chain and all that, but it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you
So
know,
Stay humble even after you got that pay.
Like when he like I come up with my money, you know what I mean? Like if he want studio time, he want to go out of town.
Like
where we go, we gone.
Yeah,
but it's like see, it's like the thing about us.
That's beautiful though.
See, this the thing about Nashville, and I'ma say it. I ain't gonna hold nothing back, cause I ain't scared of nothing but God.
Right.
But the thing about Nashville, these niggas selfish.